Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from White?
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He's a very slippery player.
And you've got to respect his willingness to give up his body. Step in, absorb the contact, and put his body on the line to draw charges. That's definitely one of his specialties.
Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
You know, for some teams, it takes a little time to get into a groove, to find the traction you need to start the season, but not for this squad. I mean, they've been playing like they have a chip on their shoulder. I like the edge I see out of them.
Yeah, I like it too. They're playing angry. They're really taking it at people, being aggressive, looking to attack right from the outset. Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Dallas.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris. That one is no good. Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. A pass to Fox. Murray hits the three-point bomb.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Smart. Brown outside. White. The Celtics working the ball around now. He dishes it to Smart. And here's Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For the Sacramento Kings, the last game a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Here's Fox, averaging 10 points per contest. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Kicks to Smart. White. Buries it from three-point range. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Fox, defended by Smart. Fox passes to Murray. The putback, a follow-up jam.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure might, Clark. So strong going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
And the Kings making a change here. The pass to Smart. 1:04 left in the first quarter. And savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. It seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shots at the end of a game.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumper. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
And the Kings making a change here. Williams is checked in. It's up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Always a little tougher to see how you match up with teams in the opposite conference because you just don't see them very often.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Boston making a switch here. Brogdon, defended by Hubbard. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. Boston, no good that time either. Kings leading now by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Pass to Fox. Gives him a lead pass. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And that does it for the first quarter. Kings lead by 8.
Next Wednesday, November 30th, the Memphis Grizzlies go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Big-time hoops coming your way.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. And the shot's good from Herbert.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
On the wing, Williams. From outside, off the mark. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Holmes. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Why, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Off the inbound. Got that one up quick. 7 points in the game.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, the defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go. He is accurate.
Hey, Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yeah.
Passes it to Murray. Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Murray, the pass to Davis. Now Murray. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it because they have to get a hand in his face.
Brogdon. Guarded by Fox. The dish to Williams. He kicks to White. Number 30. Can't get it to go. And the Kings going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Kings have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Celtics trail by 9. Brown kicks to Smart. Feeds it to White. Dishes it to Brown. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Boston making a switch here. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum, covered by Barnes, gets it to go.
Well, the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
He passes to Fox. Defended by Smart. Fox kicks to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. A pass to Fox. Sacramento again missing.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Kings on top.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's a lively Friday evening here at 2K Sports. Hopefully you're having a great time watching a little basketball tonight. The Sacramento Kings ahead against the Celtics in Boston. This is over at Amway Center. It's the Magic trailing to Philadelphia. Falling back by 9 points now in the fourth quarter. And another game going on. The Brooklyn Nets currently trailing the Pacers out in Indianapolis. Third quarter out there, but it's not a close one. And to look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. Out in Houston, the Rockets with the lead against the Hawks. Up 7 right now in the third quarter. And back to
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You have to like what we're seeing from Murray.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
On the floor for Sacramento. Brown dishes to Smart. Right through the knee for the layup. Smart's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. Sacramento leading by 5. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, you got to be so careful with him defensively because he has the ability to get hot at a moment's notice. And if that happens at the wrong time, you're in some big trouble.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
No coverage, that's... And it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Brown. The feed now to Smart. Brown outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. First in assists, first in blocks, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's White. The 18-footer is right on the mark. White's got 5 points so far.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And White with the block. Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Boston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Smart kicks to Horford. Barnes grabs the miss.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Number 10. The stupendous finish in traffic. Now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's White. The shot still Brown making the play. White's got 8 points. 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Number 10, guarded by Horford. And there's the pass to Fox. Pulls up on the wing. No up. Now Boston takes it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game.
Well, I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Wizards game. It should be a close one.
Knocked loose. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Horford's shot is good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Brown, good. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Here's Smart. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas.
Coming up next Wednesday night, November 30th, the Toronto Raptors take on New Orleans Pelicans. Do not miss it.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Smart is out there with White. Then there's Brown, and it's Muscala in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston foul. White drives in, lays it up, and in spite of the excellent defensive back. And the Celtics lead by 5. And for Sacramento, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And the Kings making a change here. Number 10. And stolen by White. Here's Smart. And it's Fox with the rebound.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually. Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
He feeds it to Smart. Deflected. Dozier defended by Smart, and he uses the glass on the lane.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points is from either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found the weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often we see a team rely on that shot like they have.
Pass to Hubbard. He dishes it to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Leads him in there. And White kicks to Brown. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
You know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Passes it to Fox. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Brown the pass to White. Back to Brown. Saric passing it around. Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at him, they've not been able to take that shot away.
And the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in. Here's the pick. Here's Fox, defended by Smart. And the pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the best appeal.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
And it's Brown missing. The Kings trail by 4. And the Kings pushing it up now. And that one is stuffed right through. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
There's Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Murray, he's guarded by Williams. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
Down pitch to Smart. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots from 12. Shot is no good. Nice D from Barnes. The Kings have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 1. 23 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, there's a very good spot right here.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Man, pressure-packed free throws, but he looks cool as can be. So big, but give them that 3-point lead.
He passes to Murray to tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. Poked away. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coaches have...
wonder if I take you there. Would you believe in fairy tales? Oh, a place where no one feels the pain, living without suffering. Roads are paved by loving hands, energy from turning fans. Oh, so won't you open up your eyes so you can see the